We got big hip hop shit to discuss, decipher, break down, unpack. Everybody get your takes ready, get your hot takes ready here. If you love it, if you hate it. Mel, you heard this?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody here heard it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna play a little bit.
Let's go.
I mean, Doja came here and told y'all it's for the people that read. It's for the people that read. Hey, I ain't proud of you niggas at all.
I love this shit.
All right, if you had Parks loving this on the Joe Budden podcast bingo card,
I think that's a given. This is my bag. Like
you are hitting. All right, Parks absolutely loves it.
Little soul loop.
I guess we're starting from that way.
All right.
Big Freeze.
Cool song. I'll never play it again. I'm not. Mad. I don't love or hate it. It's just it's cool. Like I get what he's saying. I understand what the song was meant to do, but this is not something that I would ever go back to listen to again.
Okay.
All right. Don't love it. Don't hate it. Cool. We'll never revisit this. Big Freeze. You want to give everybody your socials?
Yeah. Officially Ice.
At Officially Ice. Black
Ice.
Twitter Hall of Fame. Nigga, fuck is y'all talking about out there? Y'all know his body. Big-ish.
Conceptually, it was like a 8.5 for me. I like what he was talking about. I understand everything he was saying. Sonically, it was like to Ice's point, it's not something that I'm gonna play.
All right.
But I think lyrically it was cool.
Love the concept. Lyrically amazing. As far as revisiting this, low probability there. Low probability. Flip?
I like the record. I just think the timing is wrong for me. I think it's the wrong time. I think especially after everything that's going on with the whole Super Bowl thing, I just think to put a song out like that, it's just the wrong time. That's the only thing for me that didn't make me really. I like the record. I think it's dope. I listened to it a couple of times. I like what he's saying, but it's like, nigga, you already won. It's not the time. You got the Super Bowl. People are mad about the Super Bowl, and then you drop this record. It's like kicking a dog while it's down. That's how I took it.
You take this as a diss record?
You took this as a diss? Yeah.
Yeah, to me.
To who though? To Drake?
I thought that's how I took it when I was listening
I
to it.
definitely
I didn't take it as a diss record.
I didn't take it as that at all.
Not at all.
It's like more critical. He criticizing society. He criticizing hip hop. He criticizing.
I took it as he was
our culture. But,
The walk a man down line is more impactful after many people think that he walked a man down.
True.
But
Yes.
I don't think he's referring to Drake. I think he's saying this is what it's going to take from all of us.
Yes, I agree.
Tough love to the people, and we'll be better for it if we
What about the
kill
line
bullshit.
when he said that there's no turning back? What's the line he said? He said the line as far as
I'm going to continue to play it. I don't know if the line you was talking about is in his first
no,
verse.
it's in the beginning. As far as when he said that there's no forgiveness. I gotta hear it again. He said it went too far as no forgiveness or something to that effect of basically saying that. I took it as nigga, it's no room
They
for
can't come back
apologies.
from
You
it,
can't
yeah.
come back from what happened, and the only situation I could equate that to is with him and Drake. That's why I thought that okay.
See, I take that line to mean the state of hip hop today,
Yeah,
or the
state of
landscape.
our culture.
No
Okay.
going back to where
The landscape.
You guys are
You talking about the shit?
essence
The
of
line, the shit got done too wicked to apologize. It's different. Tell him to get whacked and disqualified.
Yeah,
That's
that
line.
one. Yeah, I mean, you guys are hip hop historians, so you guys think deep. On the surface level, that's what I took it as. So I was like, that's the wrong time.
But don't do that to yourself. You're an Afrobeats historian too. So, or
The reason why I'm gonna tell you the reason why I wouldn't take this as a Drake.
Go Freeze, put me on.
As a Drake diss, because I'm gonna give Kendrick some credit here. This is the same person that said if I catch flight, it's gonna be direct, and I'm not sneak dissing. I'm not subbing. So for you to, if this were a Drake diss and you come out subbing like this, it's very hypocritical of everything you just said.
But was
so
it a
I'm gonna
sub?
give him benefit of the doubt and
Okay.
say he wasn't doing that.
Got
he
it.
was
Okay.
actually talking about him just being fed up with where hip hop is today, and I'm tired of this shit. And it's going to take basically this is my call to destroy and rebuild type
Got
of
it.
shit.
This is destroy and rebuild. This is not.
It's
And
much
not
bigger
just-
than Drake.
This
And
is
not just
it's
hip-hop.
way bigger than Drake.
Got it.
And this is a couple days off of the Super Bowl promo vid saying no round twos. I see some of the thirsty Drake fans out there trying to make it sound like it's some huge dough. Oh, he's at no round twos and it's a round two. It's not a round two. You totally missed the point. Go grab a book. Or don't. Audio book. I don't know. Me, I just went to TikTok and listened to all the breakdowns. That's what I did. So I got to see what was going on. But clearly you can hear that he's fed up. It's almost like, all right, 3 o'clock high. I got the bully out the way. first month of school, and now it's time to deal with the rest of you.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it sounds like. And I'm out of order. I want to hear from Big Mel.
I like the record. I'm not turning it off if it comes on, but I liked a lot more of the, music that we heard earlier. But I thought the timing was weird as well, unless this is like a prelude to what is going to be the content of the entire album. So, and I also didn't take it as like a full-on Drake diss. I thought that it was like a jump off, like to where he understood that everybody would assume it was, and then it really became an indictment on the industry as a whole. And especially when you get to the third verse, I feel like he's really shooting at like YouTubers and streamers and stuff like that. Like, kind of like buzzards picking at a carcass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of how I processed. Like, we'll get to the third verse, but that was what really stood out in terms of the song for me.
I think that was a lot of that in there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was bigger than hip hop. I think it was like just our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like our urban society. I think it was an indictment against that more so than just even hip hop music, in my opinion.
And all of this tracks back to if you really paid attention to like the Mr. Morale, Big Steppers album. Like he's been kind of alluding at just being fed up with where the culture is. So yeah, now I take out the spearhead, the biggest artist in the culture, and now I can address this shit, kind of like what Joe was saying. Yeah, I don't.
I absolutely love it. Hate to take all the air out the balloon so early. Wish I could have found a slower way to walk the dog. I absolutely love it, and I'm probably not going back to it much. I feel like this was an extension of 616 in LA. A
little bit.
For me.
Yeah, musically, sonically, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like if you hated 616 in LA, then you don't have a chance with this.
Falls in Meet the Grams also kind of
It has,
falls in that playlist.
I
that's
totally
different for
agree
me.
with you. I totally agree with you.
Because I love 616 in LA is probably my favorite out of all of that. And I don't.
You don't see
these two don't-
similarities sonically?
I mean, just the beat a
you're-
little, yeah, but.
My music profile of you is one with the chakras. 616 in LA has the tempo and the intensity, the drive sonically to get people like you where it needs to be. This doesn't have that sonically, musically. I don't think this is gonna get the people like you. I think that when people are super, super, super lyrical like this and like Nas and like a few other people, the chakra people out there are like, whack beat, get out of here. Some of the vocalists are choosing beats to highlight the vocals, and I think this beat selection is ridiculous. Shout out to Ransom. This beat is crazy. If I had a complaint, this is a 5-minute, 6-minute joint. At some point, I too would have liked when you get in your, like he did for it.
Yeah, but this is musically, the beat wise this is a genre of drumless kind of loopy sound shit. Even though they built around this loop beautifully, indiscreetly.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to get bigger.
Also, no, you're right about that.
This feels like a freestyle-y kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right about that. I'm off base. Historically, we get Preacher Kendrick before Mike Williams and The Wire comes out. Before we see Omar, we get Preacher time. He normally leads y'all with some type of message, some preachy, rappity rap. I want better for my people, untitled album-ish type of shit, and then heads start to roll.
Well, you can hear that in this. Because he had the line he muted out, damn near.
That I have been trying for 4 days to piece together. And I will continue to do so. I haven't pieced it together, but somebody died there that shouldn't have died.
Yeah.
Because the next 4 to 8 bars, and I'll play it, is expounding on that. But I feel like direct names were said and killed, and I can't do that. So bleep that out. Other than that, I don't think we would get a bleep from him. 1. 2, not mad at anybody that hates it. It's not your bag. Totally not mad at you.
This is for underground rap heads, essentially.
Yes.
This
Yeah,
is not
yes.
supposed to be for
Yes.
commercial.
For the new audience that he gained from the beef from Not Like Us and the success that he had last year. This is back to the core, back to the backpack. For me, this is the 30 minutes that the pastor does at a black church after the climax and the organ stop.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
He's saying some shit, but he just went up. This is to come down. There's a message here. We need to hear it. It's rude for us to get up and walk out right now. So, and he killed the whole sermon. So I'll stay. I'll stay. That was what I thought. I saw somebody on Twitter express it even better. I wish I could remember your name, homeboy, to give you the credit. But somebody on Twitter said this music sounds like the credits in the mob movie when each member goes to live their individual life and either ends up dead or in jail or the feds come or whacked, and then we get the script on screen telling us about the rest of their story. And when I saw it, they paired this music with that exact scene, and I said, he smoked that. Damn, he smoked that.
New Joe Budden.